So this looks like your average Chinese auction mini excavator, but there's a big difference between this one and the average one. This SDLE20, which means SDLANCH Excavator 20, comes with a Yanmar Diesel. I'm not kidding. This is powered by a Yanmar Diesel, and today you and I are going to test drive this, walk around it, do a deep dive on it, and take a look and see if this is something you want for your property. I'm here at Red Stag Auctions in Edmond, Oklahoma, where they have a whole fleet of these things. They do monthly auctions. It's all online. It's on a website called equipbid.com. Link in the description. So check them out. There's a bunch of auctions within the EquipBid family that I've bought at 4 of them now in the last few months because I'm getting some really good deals. And then I use them on the channel. I'll show you guys what they're like, do some projects, and then my plan is to sell them. But I'm really bad about selling stuff because I'm just like a machine hoarder. So thanks for Eric from Red Stag for letting me come out and play today. Let's start off with the basics. Super basic and simple track design. In here, you've got a normal little mechanical tensioner for your track. Super easy. You see that dozer blade? Looks pretty stout. It's got decent bracing on the sides of it. You see underneath? It's actually braced pretty well. This machine comes with this cylinder, which gives it a side swing boom. That means that the arm can operate independently of the cab. Here you've got your grease for your cab. Over on the other side, same thing, basic tracks. On this side, you can see your hydraulic fluid level. Inside this, oops, you've got your diesel fuel tank, which says fuel tank. And then this is your hydraulic oil tank, which is kind of goofy because it's down in there a little bit, but you can still get your hand on it and access it. If you need to lock your door, you can lock it. And it comes with a different key than the ignition key, which is kind of strange, but that's not uncommon on these machines. It comes with a poly roof, and a poly roof is nice. If you're going to put a cover on the top of this, like when you pull it over, the metal roofs, it gets caught on the corner. So that's kind of a nice touch, and that doesn't have a metallic rattling sound if you have some rattling, because I've had them with metal and with plastic, and the plastic one makes a lot less noise. It comes with a temp gauge. This has a power on-off switch. You've got your lights. And because this arm doesn't flip up, you can lock it so that when you get in and out, you don't hit the controls and mess something up. And then when you want to hit the controls, you just put it to unlock. On this side, you have your throttle and an hour meter. Has 0.4 hours on this particular machine. You can adjust your little armrests. I guess you can add some other switches if you'd like to, but it doesn't come with any. And then here, you've got your long throw drive sticks. This is for your hydraulic thumb, which you can see right here. And this pedal is for your dozer blade over here. You do have some accessibility here to get inside the front of the engine compartment. On the rear, you're going to have to take some bolts out to get to it. So if we open this up, you can see that Yanmar Diesel right here, and you can access everything. You've got your separator here, you've got a filter here, you've got your little coolant tank down there. Some notable features. First off, if you want the detail of that Yanmar Diesel, you can get to it all right there. You see down here in the bottom left corner, it says Yanmar right there. On your muffler, you've got a muffler blanket, which is nice. Here's your alternator. You've got your starter all very easily accessible. You've got your radiator over here on the side, and it looks like there's also an oil cooler as well. Here's something interesting I've noticed. See, it's got these little thin metal pieces across there. Well, on this particular one, they had to trim out those pieces to put the exhaust through, which is kind of funny. So stay away from brick walls. Don't get crushed by trucks that spin. You've got your drive motors down really low here, like they usually are, but your lines are up high. So you've got a separate key for your trunk, separate key for your fluids, and a separate key for your ignition. Why? I don't have a clue. I think it's kind of weird. Comes with this nifty mat, and it holds moisture under the mat, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why they always put these mats on. I'm not a big fan. I've never run a machine with a mat. As soon as I buy one, I take that mat and I stick it in the shop. This is a 1,200 kilogram machine, which means it's 2,645 pounds. 2,645 is what Siri says. You've got your cylinder back behind the boom, which is a nice touch. These hydraulic lines are kind of out there in the open. There's no plate to protect them. So you want to be mindful driving over sticks and brush and stuff, and don't hit anything into that line. These are rubber lines, but the lines do go inside the cylinder. You've got what looks like a standard 16-inch bucket on this one. And the thumb looks like it's pretty decent size. So yeah, now grease fittings. I don't see one up there. I don't see one. It doesn't look like the thumb has a grease fitting at all. Down here in your bucket, it's dirty. Grease, 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 grease. You have grease fittings, those grease zerks on each of those. The tracks, I don't know. I don't see any. Looks like there's a little needle fitting right there on your ram for your dozer blade. And then you've got a needle there and a needle fitting there, as well as on this needle fittings. On this one, you can hook up some sort of auxiliary. If you wanted to unhook this, you can turn this little knob and you can adjust that. But yeah, let me hop in this thing, fire it up, and let's see how smooth it is. So for my feet, without being on these pedals, which I don't think I want to be on the pedals, I have to put them off to the side or I'll bump into them. It's okay, but it's kind of strange. Let's fire it up. Okay. So it's just your normal controls. It's actually fairly smooth. I'm not gonna hate on it. Let's go ahead and drive it. I'm not really a fan of the long throw sticks. Row, row, row your boat. Huh. But these aren't horrible. I mean, I've seen worse. There's the machine that looks just like this. That's the 18, not the 20. Yeah. No, go watch that video. Let's crank it up a little. Slow like a mini excavator. Even wide open though, it's not horribly jerky. It's actually pretty smooth. So from what I can tell, this might be one of the best auction machines you can get. Look at how smooth it operates. Now I'm not going to dig into his driveway, just a couple little scrapes just to show you the operation of this. But yeah, and then your thumb, oops, wrong pedal. Yeah. So the side swing, see the whole cab's turning now, but if you press the button on the left stick, hold it down, this is your side swing boom I was talking about. Or you can rotate the whole cab. How many revolutions will it take to unscrew this? Let's go unscrew. Let's count. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to unscrew it, so forget it. I'm just gonna park it. But yeah, as auction machines go, if you can get this for the right price, this might be your new machine. You know what I mean? I've operated a whole bunch of these different machines, but this one is probably the smoothest one I've ever operated. I am a big fan. If you can find you an SDLE20 Yanmar Diesel, SDLANCH Yanmar mini excavator, 2,600 pound machine, I think you'd be in pretty good shape. So this is what, 1 1/4 ton? And it feels so much more planted and so much smoother than some of the other machines. I'd really like the opportunity to take this out somewhere and do some real work with it. But this is a brand new machine that's here at this auction at Red Stag Auctions in Edmond, Oklahoma. But I'll put a link in the description where you can get to Red Stag Auctions and you can take a look at whatever current auction he has going on right now. So I appreciate Eric from Red Stag allowing me to come out and play with his toys and letting you see what this is and see if this is the sort of thing that you want. I can't speak for you, but if I were looking for a nice little mini excavator, I think this probably is one of the ones that I would definitely consider getting because it's pretty sweet. Now, it's as is. It's from an auction. It doesn't come with a warranty. I don't think it comes with, I don't know, maybe. It does say on the paperwork something about warranty, but I'm not sure from an auction. And I don't know how you get parts for it. I don't know if these parts are interchangeable with other things. I mean, they sell so many of them, I'm sure it's possible. I have emailed back and forth with SDLANCH before. So, I don't know, there's just some things I don't know. I'm just not knowledgeable on that. I would like to talk to them about it, and so I can share that information with you guys in the future. But for right now, I'm just not positive. So, if you like this kind of stuff, if you want to see more, like and subscribe to the channel. I have a ton more. I actually have another 14 machines inbound to me within the next month. Seriously. It's a little much. But I have 3 more auctions to go to in the next 2 weeks that I'm going to give you guys tours of and try to get every one of these machines I can get my hands on so I can do a quick review like this one for you guys in the future. So Like I said, like and subscribe. It means a whole lot to me and the growth of the channel. And man, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.